this morning at approximately 1:26 a.m. we received a call of a structural fire in progress on Freetown Road, to be exact, corner Freetown and Kelly Street. The fire department proceeded to the location, and upon arrival we observed the remains of a collapsed wooden structure that was fully engulfed. We immediately commenced firefighting operations. Of course, we were hampered a bit by the electrical wiring that was a bit hazardous to my team in trying to extinguish this blaze. However, BL made themselves available to our assistance and they neutralized the area, and we were able to fully extinguish this fire before any further structure could have been engulfed by the inferno. We went back on the scene this afternoon, whereby we conducted an investigation into trying to determine the cause and origin of the said fire. We learned that the owner of the establishment, Mr. Sanjay Pilgrim, if my information is correct, we could not get a hold of him to have a one-on-one with Mr. Pilgrim, as we were learned by the police department he was detained pending other criminal matter. We also learned that Mr. Pilgrim's establishment housed an apparent wooden structure which is located directly adjacent to the front of the establishment. Investigations can confirm that the fire started from the rear of that dwelling structure where the bedroom was located. The fire in turn consumed that particular dwelling and later on destroyed the office that housed the Pilgrim funeral parlor. Our investigation is a bit at a standstill, like I mentioned earlier, due to the fact that Mr. Pilgrim isn't available for us to answer the questions that we might have for him, but that doesn't mean our investigation is there.
Sir, was the blaze made any worse by the burning of the wooden coffins?
Actually, I shouldn't say it was any worse, because like I mentioned earlier, the building has already collapsed. The material that was used, I believe, to build these coffins were a bit of a hindrance. We found some heavy duty machinery that the remains of the building had fallen on, which did prove an obstacle for us. Like I mentioned, we had to battle electricity, and then to top it off, we had to battle with the rain. So people might want to say, but there's a house fire in a rain, but fire doesn't have any barrier, it holds no restrictions. So we did what we had to do. We were fortunate enough whereby we could have contained this fire to one building. I guess the strategic location in terms of the neighboring houses, which stood at the nearest 30 feet away, that played a big role in just having that one building being destroyed by the fire.